Hello everyone, Kalive here, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, Scorched Earth. Well, in the previous episode, we did a lot of preparation work for the caves and for the bosses, or at least try to get some stuff for the bosses. We still have a lot to be done, and in this episode, we're going to go into the caves and get these things. These are the artifacts. And I just went and did them just to see how they are and, you know, what that involves. But we're definitely going to do these today. And I'll show you how each one of these is done. And it's actually pretty easy. So, if you haven't been into the artifact caves yet, they're fairly easy. There's also a fourth bonus cave we can go into, and that is the underwater cave. And I haven't actually been in that one yet. That one is specifically for drops, so apparently there's actually really good drops in that one. I've had mixed results for drops in these three caves, so what we're going to do first is look at the map. So on the map I did mark each location for the artifact caves. So there's the artifact of the destroyer, artifact of the gatekeeper, and artifact of the crag. And if you want to see where those waypoints are to mark them on your map, we can go here, and the crag is this one, 28.3, 29.0. What's up here, that's the north one. The next one is going to be the gatekeeper, and that is 58.8 and 47.7. And that one is the middle one. And then the one down here is the destroyer, and that one is 78.6 and 76.0. So all three of those mark the entrances to the caves. I'm going to click these. So you have a pretty good idea of where they are. As far as the order for how easy they are, the easiest one is the gatekeeper. That's the closest one to where I'm at right now, in the middle. Then the destroyer is the second easiest, and then the crag is the hardest of the artifact caves. And as far as like how hard the crag is, the crag would probably be in the middle of difficulty when compared to the island caves. So probably somewhere around the swamp cave difficulty with the Megatherium. You do get swarmed, but it's still fairly easy. And going through those caves, I wanted to make sure that there was nothing in there that was different or has changed too much. And for the most part, the paths are the same. It obviously looks way different because they've upgraded the graphics and have added a lot of stuff into it as far as looks go. But as far as the pathing goes, like the paths, they're pretty similar. I didn't notice too much of a difference, and I think the cave drop locations seem to be lining up with what I remember from the original Scorched Earth. So it wasn't too much of a surprise. And like I said, the last cave is the underwater cave, where you have to go underwater to get to it. That's a whole different one. That's a brand new one that wasn't in the previous map. So I'm not sure how hard that one is. I guess we'll find out together. I'm also not sure the pathing and stuff and like how things are. So I'll probably go in there and start mapping things out and try to get an idea of how things look inside that cave. As far as dinosaurs go, the Thylacoleo is definitely the best. Even if you have a bunch of wolves or anything else, I would still get a Thylacoleo. But if you have just a chest piece for the tech armor and you have a bunch of element on this map, the caves are incredibly easy, like to the point where you won't have any problems. You can just run in there with the tech armor and quickly go to the artifacts, so I wouldn't worry too much about it if you already have the tech armor and you're trying to farm up some element. It's definitely easy to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get prepared, and then we'll head out. Alright, the first place we're going to go to is the Gatekeeper cave, or the central cave, and it's right here on the map, really close to where I'm at. And down below is where it is. The marker is up here for some reason. I think it's just the way the markers are set up. Might have to switch over to, let's see, change waypoints. Override height maybe? And go low. Can I go lower? No, I have to go down lower. So it is down here. There's like a little section where you can go through. It's right down here. This is it. I changed the marker now, I wonder. Override height. I'm not sure how to change this. accept this? No, I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, but it is right here, so the marker will be up top, but just know it's in the canyon, and there's like a little section where it looks like it's kind of splits off into 3 different parts. You go down there, and then it's right here. And this is the cave. Let's get our dino here. Oh, as far as preparation goes, I did bring a few things. So I brought a box, and the box is mostly for storing extra artifacts. So we can't carry more than 1 artifact until we can bring over like an otter. So until then, you have to kind of have something that you can store stuff in. I figured just put them in a box. If you're on PvP, you can build them in caves. If nobody's built in there, if you're on PvE, you can't build anywhere near a cave. So depending on where you're at, you might be able to put a box down or maybe not. The other thing is, I did bring some sleeping bags, and this is just in case we die. We can spawn. I'm not too concerned about it. I'll just put 1 down for now, just in case. And yeah, I brought some antidotes. We don't need them for this particular cave. I did bring some soups, so 1 of each of these soups. I brought a focal chili as well, but we have the free curry, Callian soup, and the cactus broth. I don't need this much stuff here. I just probably need like just a little bit of food. I did bring a spare crossbow to store on the dragon in case I die and I need to recover something, so I can at least grapple around with it. I probably will keep both of my thylas on me. If I do die, they're both gonna be gone, but it should be fine. And I will keep my Jerboa on me. My Jerboa does have spare gear on him, but I shouldn't need that on this particular cave. There is 1 cave we're gonna need to really watch the gear that we have on, but we'll get to that point here pretty soon. It's gonna be hotter in here than normal, but even if I don't have any gear on me, and I'm just sitting with these soups on, it does take care of the heat. So you don't have to be worried about your health dropping. But if you do have some pretty decent gear, you should be fine. And if the desert cloth isn't cutting it, then I would just stick with some ghillie. So the cave is pretty linear. Either you go left or you go right. They go to the same spot. This is the high road though. I take this one just because there tends to be a drop up here. Like right around the corner. Yeah, there it is. So there's a blue drop right here. See like bats and stuff over there. There's typically things down below as well. Let's grab this. Yeah, nothing very bad actually. I did get a blueprint for these gloves actually. So you can get blueprints in here for different gear. I actually got it from this blue drop, which is kind of nice. I did see some mobs, so I'm gonna take my gear off. Yeah, we're a little bit warm, but not too bad. So you really want to watch out for the Arthros. There's a lot of Arthros in one of the other caves, but not this one. There's a few in this cave. I don't want my gear to be breaking. And there's the elemental, the rubble. Was it called rubble golem, I think? Yeah, rubble golem. So this actually is a golem. But yeah, you can kill these things. I wouldn't kind of spend my time on this at all. Look at the snake getting thrown over there. Yeah, I wouldn't spend too much time. I would really just kill the spiders and then just run. Oh, I'm getting slowed down again. Just get rid of the slows and you should be fine. Yeah. I wouldn't spend too much time fighting those rubble golems. It's just kind of a waste. And arthropelors as well. The arthropelors are going to burn through your health because they have reflection damage. So I wouldn't work that either. If they get in your way, then obviously just kill them, but if not, then you kind of just ignore them. Alright, so this is still pretty linear, but we have to go around, like down there, around the corner, and then underneath this bridge and through here. You can just jump off here. This is where you have to go. You do have to bottle up your thyla though. Or your thyla won't fit. what I would do is I would get this golem to follow you all the way over here. Yeah, let it follow you all the way over here, and then it's going to turn into a rock. Once it turns into a rock, it's going to de-aggro from you. I'm gonna have to kill it. It's not a big deal if you have to kill it. Yeah, it's being dumb. Okay, there he goes, finally. Let me get some health back. And I'm gonna just drop this stuff up here. I don't really need anything in here. Yeah, I don't need anything in here. Get rid of that. It's down there. We should be fine to just go this way. Okay, we didn't aggro it. Good. So this is the only place you have to actually bottle up your Thyla, because it is in a spot where you can't get through. You have a wolf you can get through here, but this is the only place you have to do that. So if you're on a PvP server, you're gonna have cryo sickness. So you're gonna have to like spend some time on the other side, like over here, with cryo sickness. And by the time you get to the end of it, then come back, you should be fine. It should be off you by then. So this is the cave, and way down there is going to be the artifact. There's some shortcuts you can take. You're supposed to go like around, all the way around this whole area, jump across there, and then keep going around a spiral to the middle. But with Thyla, you literally could just climb the walls and just, you know, jump down pretty quickly. Yeah, you might have to kill a few things, but it shouldn't be too terrible. And then down there is going to be the artifact. You just kill this stuff and then I'll show you the artifact. The very, very bottom is going to be typically a drop, like a red drops down there. So the artifact is right there, that yellow thing right there. Yeah, right down there. Right in the middle. And we have to go around to the end there. Then typically down there, like right around here, is going to be like a drop. Maybe a drop down here. It's red, so it might be up. I'm not sure. Then right here is the artifact. So like a little land bridge that goes across. A lot of stuff will fall down, so I don't worry about it. Alright, this is the artifact. I don't think there's anything up here to worry about. Yeah, we can just jump off and grab it. And there we go. And you do get a skin for different weapons in here. So you get a skin for the spear from this one, or I guess the pike, either one. And down here is a red drop, I believe. It's hard to tell, I can't see down there. I don't want to go down here too much. Not really seeing it though. Yeah, there's typically one, but I don't want to spend too much time with dealing with those Arthros. So let's go back up to the top. And this is why I like the Thylas, because it's so much easier to get up here. You can just go to the edge, like up here. Look for like a flat cliff, like right here is pretty flat. And then you can climb. Oh, okay. Maybe like right here. There we go, finally. Yeah, and this is the way out, so it's pretty simple. That's pretty much it. You got the artifact, you have to bottle it up right here and then throw it back out, but then you're pretty much done at this point. So let's put it back in our cryopod. And if you have cryo sickness, you have to wait, you know, until that wears off. And then you can bottle it up and throw it back out. Not too hard at all. This is the easiest of the 3 caves. Let's see if we can like just get off and like whistle it through. Will it go through? Looks like it's stuck. Nope, is it? Wait, is it stuck or is it going through? Let's move you out the way. No, I think it's stuck, yeah. You do have to like bottle them up. You can't get them through this one spot right here. Which is fine. I'll put my gear back on. Yeah, it is super hot down here. Our soups are wearing off though. Oh no, we still have some soups on us. Yeah, this spot right here is pretty warm for some reason, like right in that little area. So yeah, once we're done, we can just, well, we can leave this here for now. We can put our artifact in, and then we can go back in there and get another one. You can just kind of get a batch of them at one time. Until you get the otter, then you can stay down there for a little bit and then let it respawn. But yeah, that is the first cave, so let's head to the next one. Alright, so this is the artifact of the destroyer, and this is the entrance to it in this building right here. There is a hole in the roof. You can fly down in there with an RG or something smaller than a wyvern. But you could park your wyvern on the roof if you want. The only problem is you can't get out a thyla. You can get a thyla in there, but you can't get it out of there. Out of this building. So either get an RG, or you can just park outside here and then toss out your thyla inside the building. And you put down some sleeping bags here. I have another chest here, nothing in it though. I'm gonna grab the rabies cure. So we're gonna need more soups. Oh, more soups. And then probably half of these. So let's take all of them since they're about to expire here pretty soon. And yeah, that should be it. I think I don't need anything else. I did find some grenades out in the drop. Yeah, nothing else really. So you can just come in here. You can park your wyvern out there. It's not a big deal. Nothing really spawns over here. That's like a ruined city. And this is where you're on the map. Kind of on the edge of the Rex Triangle. We're kind of out here. It's on the southern part of the map. And yeah, the marker's up there, but this is the entrance down here in this little stairwell. Take all of these and throw out whichever one has. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one for now. Just alternate, I guess. And let's go on this one. And yeah, so you can come through here. How they can fit all the way through. Just the entrance part is where it can't fit through. This one is pretty easy. It's probably the fastest one with the Thyla because of the shortcut they have. So in here, I'll be able to find some drops. You definitely gotta want to get rid of your gear because there are a lot of Arthros in here. So yeah, we can jump down here. There's typically a drop. Yeah, over there. I don't think I see it though. But down here. So the proper way to do this is to like go across and go around and go down the ramp down there. I just jumped down with Thyla. You can climb back up that wall as well. And then this way. Well, they kill a few things. There's a drop right there. That yellow glow is a drop. It's a yellow drop. Yeah, look at all the Arthros. Snake right there. Maybe I'll be able to jump off and quickly get this. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Flying mantis. Alright, can I get off and get this? Nothing really that great. Yeah, I wanted to try the grenades out on some of these things. So there's two ways you can go. You can go that way. I would not recommend going that way. There's way more arthros in that way, and it kind of like curves around. And this is the shorter path. It's this way. And there's a lot more mobs like right up in this small area. Like look at the arthros in here. If you have gear on, you're gonna lose your gear. Yeah, let me go back out a little bit. I just want to try these grenades. You can throw them off the Thyla. Yeah, these are cluster grenades. Am I getting hit by this? I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be effective. But yeah, if you have your gear on, you're gonna lose it right here with these arthros. So I definitely recommend taking your gear off until you at least cleared a large amount of the arthros. Yeah, so you go through a little, I guess, little walkway right there, and then just keep hanging to the left. This is where the other path comes, is right through here. So it just kind of goes around in a loop. They both meet up right here in this walkway. Yeah, lots of stuff here. It's another yellow drop right there. Yeah, I think it is. It's hard to tell sometimes because some of the lighting, it looks like drops. Okay, so this should be a drop right here, right? Yeah, it is. Nice. There's another yellow drop location. I've only ever seen yellow in this spot. Ooh, that's an amazing whip. Nice, I like that. That's a good one right there. 517 whip. The durability is the biggest thing. It's 554 versus like what, 40. Yeah, it's a massive difference. So that whip should last me for a long, long time. And yeah, so straight through here. I'm gonna kind of skip a lot of this stuff. You get in this big open area right here, and there's really, you can go over for that red drop over there if you wanted to, or you can go to the right, and there's like this little wall. And up here, you can climb up here with the Thyla. This is kind of like the way out, but you can go this way with the Thyla, or you can grapple up there. So you can do that. Kill all this stuff right here. And we're pretty close to the artifact. The artifact is right behind that tree, like right in that little room right there. There's another golem. Let's try to go through here. I'll be able to actually go in there and get that artifact really quick. And then get out. Okay, here it is right here. Jump out, grab it. Then kill this guy and then run out. Avoid the golem. The proper way to do this is to go where we started at down there and then go all the way around the corner, like make a big loop. That's kind of the proper way to do that. But like I said before, you can easily bypass that with a Thyla. So that's a shortcut. And then you can go back down this way if you wanted to. Keep jumping for some reason. Yep, go back down the way we came up. This is like the way out, and then of course just make a left here, and you're good to go. I'll kill these two. So that's the fast way to do it. And then the slow way is just to go all the way around here. There is a really nasty drop though. If you fall down in the middle of this, Your gear's gone. It's instant death. It's a chasm, so you're not going to be able to recover from that. Down there, that's a chasm. There's no way to get out of that. You're gonna lose everything if you fall down that, so be very careful. Jumping across this. You can probably just walk across a lot of this stuff. Like, I think a Thyla can just walk across this. You could just do like a quick jump too. And then this is like the longest part right here. If you want, if you felt comfortable, you can actually just build like a ramp across too and just get across there. The only thing you really need to get over there for is this red drop. I'm just going to pull everything to me. I'll probably just go grapple over there. It's probably the safest thing to do. So let's just grab our grapples. I only have one on me. Did I leave them somewhere? Oh, 10, okay. Thought that said 1 and a 0. Yeah, just jump across with the grapple. Get this. Try to avoid getting attacked by anything. Oh nice. An Ascendant. Or no, is that a blue one? I think that was a blue one, right? Oh, purple. Nice. Desert cloth shirt. And that's the way you're supposed to go. So you're supposed to come across those jumps right there and then go down here and then around the corner. And that's where the artifact is over there. That's the correct way to do it. But what we just did with the Thyla is probably the easiest thing to do and definitely the safest and the fastest. So yeah, that's the cave. Definitely the fastest with the shortcuts. I'd highly recommend the Thyla. Or you can just get grapples too. Grapples work as well. And I think these things are going to be just to get the tech suit. And you'll be set. Put my gear back on. It's super hot. Yeah, you do find some pretty good drops in there. Getting a lot of desert cloth now. And that whip is really nice. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff. I don't think I'm going to take anything with me. Yeah, I think we're kind of just set on everything. So we can just bottle this one up, and then let's head on to the next cave. Which is the Crag Cave. That's the northern one, and the hardest one out of the 3. Alright, this is the last cave. It's the Crag Cave. So I wanted to show you this viewpoint from up here. This is like the tallest peak, I believe, on the map. Next to the blue obelisk. You face the blue obelisk and you just fly down from this peak. You're gonna see kind of like a path. It goes underneath this cliff here. There's like a path that goes down here. And this is where it is. Right here. It's really hard to see with this tree blocking. Let's see if we can get rid of this tree. Yeah. Right there. This is the spot you want to be at. I'm gonna probably park this wyvern. Scorpion right there. Yeah, I'll probably park the wyvern up here on this little rock. The only thing I'm worried about is the golems or the elementals. Is that one right there? No, that's not one. Okay. Yeah, you should be worried about the elementals. But you can just park this thing on like a rock right here. It should be safe. Safe enough. Once again, I'm gonna need to get some soups. And we have food. You're definitely gonna need the antidotes for this cave. There's a lot of bats in this cave. A lot of bats, a lot of wolves. What are we missing? Oh, the chili. That's all right. And then this is it. This is the place you need to go. It should be big enough to fit a Thyla through the entire thing. Let's switch to the mail. So this one is going to have a lot of stuff in it. It's kind of like its thing. I'd make sure your animal's on neutral. And I kept my Jerboa at home. I didn't want to risk losing that. And it's possible to lose it in this one. So the only thing you have to be concerned about, besides being swarmed by stuff, is going to be the Megalosaurus. And there's actually quite a bit in there. If it's daytime, they will be sleeping, but you could wake them up accidentally. Yeah, look at all these things. Lots of scorpions. Yeah, there definitely has a lot more animals in here, but the Megalosauruses are the biggest thing that you have to worry about. There's a couple of rivers in here you can get some water from if you get low on water. There's also wolves in here, there's saber-tooths. So lots of different dinos in here. And a lot of these paths can be a little confusing, but what it does is it's like narrow paths, like right there's a narrow path, and it opens up to this big chamber like this, and then it goes back out one way into another narrow path. So it could be a little confusing because you can like loop around and be confused on where to go. But as long as you keep heading in the same direction, you should be fine. I believe the direction we need to go is north. I'll check that in a second. If you look at our map, oh no, we're facing south, so we head south. So make sure you're heading south throughout this cave. It's sort of linear. We can avoid a lot of this stuff. There's typically drops over here, like drops up here. Oh, there's a golem right there. Yeah, let's try to avoid this stuff. And keep going. So this big room right here, we need to go all the way to the far side. Yeah, this isn't one of the things you gotta worry about is getting swarmed. Alright, yeah, so we have to go to the far end over here, like this little corner. Yeah, so this is the kind of southeast side of this area. And you can jump down here, and then you can just run through. This is the next narrow area. Yeah, the only thing that's pretty scary is the Megalosaurus, which there might be some down here. Not seeing any though. They might still be asleep, but yeah, if those wake up, they can eat you off your mounts. Like just pull you off your mount, drag you into a bunch of other stuff, and you die pretty quickly. That's what I was saying, keep your animal on neutral, and you should be fine if that's the case. Oh, there's a golem. There's a sleeping one right there. Okay, so it's a 50. I need to go in this little room, and I think it's going to chase me in that room. Yeah, this is where you have to go through here. And this is the room you have to go into. There might be a golem in this room as well. I've seen one earlier, I had to kill it. That's another reason why you want to bring a Thyla, because they can bleed the golems out. I think we're good. How much health? Not quite halfway. More scorpions. Oh good, you're running away. Get rid of this stuff. Where did that scorpion? Oh, it's running. Okay. But I dropped something important. No, okay, I thought I dropped something important. Okay, so this is the last artifact, and you do get a, what is this for? A torch. Torch skin. So you can farm up skins along with the artifacts if you wanted to. But this is the last artifact. And as you can see, there's like a lot more mobs in here. Sometimes you have multiple Megaloceros, like not just one, but multiples. And this one's, it's still daytime. You definitely want to come in here during daytime. There's like a baby one up there. Yeah, and if you have never played on Aberration, then you probably aren't aware of how scary those things can get. But those things will rip you off your mounts and kill you very quickly. Yeah, you hear it sleeping up there. So if they're sleeping, that's fine. I would just let them be. Let's just get through here and jump up here. We can easily climb out of here with this mount. But yeah, so that's the way back. I would not go down that water. You can if you have to, but the best thing to do is to just run and jump across this. Yeah, just climb up there. You bypass a lot of stuff. Otherwise you have to go down that little ramp and then swim through the water to that side. But that's the cave. This is the hardest one out of all of them. So you can now see the difficulty when compared to another cave. Yeah, so that's it. We have another round of artifacts. And yeah, let's go ahead and bottle this one up. Then let's head back. Alright, so this is the last cave, the bonus cave. And it's down there. This is the red obelisk, like right next to us. And we're facing the south from the red obelisk. And this is where it starts. I'm gonna take a Thyla. I'm gonna take this one, I think. I'll leave the other one on here. I don't think I need to have another Thyla. I will drop a sleeping bag. I haven't been in here before, I have no idea what is in store. And yeah, I'll leave the other Thyla here. I'm gonna take the rabies, the antidotes, the medical brews. I have to take the artifact with me. I don't have any place to put that. I guess I could just drop it in. Nah, that's fine. What was ants? Let me kill this stuff around here. Alright. What is that? Oh, it's tumbleweeds. Okay. Yeah, so this is the place. There tends to be like capros in the water and raptors, or maybe even like a rex. So I'm going to be careful with that. I'm going to check the place out before you leave. But nothing should mess with the wyvern. We can just put it on neutral, I think, while we're here. We'll just put it on neutral. Oh, where are you going? I don't know why I did that. Okay, yeah, we'll keep it on passive for now. So I'm gonna take the cat, and I think we should be able to make it. Actually, just in case, I'm gonna take the scuba gear. Thylas are pretty good swimmers. Let's take the scuba just in case. I don't have a mask. Which, thinking about it, I might need a mask. I'm just gonna put the scuba on just for now, just to see. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see in here. Oh, it is lit up. Nice. Alright, so the Thyla is a pretty good swimmer. It doesn't go down very good, but it does swim pretty quickly. So we can see at least where to go. This gets narrow though. a Thala fit through here? The oxygen on the Thala is pretty good too, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Okay, so we're down there. We just go this way, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I don't think we even need the scuba. Can I get up here? There it is. Alright. Oh, there's piranhas in here. Okay. Yeah, Thala can't fit through this part though. Let's get rid of the scuba. I'm about to cryopod it. And then throw it back out. Alright, so we do have like a little small entryway here. And then this is the cave area. Yeah, should be able to get through here. Alright, so this is the cave. And yeah, what is down there? Got a drop? Let's see. There's like a little entranceway. It's hard to tell what is drops and what's not drops. Like crystals, I believe. This looks like a very big space, although it could be, could open up, be bigger. Could jump across here. You're not seeing any drops, unless that's a drop down there. I think it's just a light though. I don't think that's a drop. Let's go check it out though. Let's just double check. Nope, let's kill this. There's a drop. Nice. So it drops in the water. Okay. I think we got all the piranhas now. Nope, more piranhas coming. Yeah, okay. I think we're good with the piranhas now. So let's just get out of the water. Maybe? Why is it so hard to get out of this water? There we go. Alright. Stay there, and I'm gonna go in here and get the drop. Mantis. What is attacking this thing? Oh, Mantis, okay. This water is hard to get out. So we got a Mantis saddle and just some arrows. Okay, so there are drops in the water, and I think there's probably more drops elsewhere as well. But yeah, this cave is hard to see, like through, there's so many trees and stuff, and vegetation. But it looks like two big chambers, like one on that side, and then one on this side. Yeah, with two rivers running through. Oh, there's a note. Oh, there's the new dino. Nice. Salosukis. I wonder if this is like more of like a PvP thing, because the entryway is pretty hard to get through. So it's like, yeah, two big chambers. There's also like little small areas we can go out and explore as well. Alright, so this is the very top part, and there's a drop right here. Let's see what we get from this one. Lamantria saddle. And some hide. Yeah. So I would say like on these drops, probably like pretty similar to the drops in the other caves. Not particularly great, but you could get something pretty good out of it. I think the quality of stuff is pretty good, but I've just been really unlucky with the quality of items. I think all in all, yeah, it's a pretty neat cave. I think it's more of a PvP thing than a PvE thing, but if you want to spend some time down here, you can. Like look for some drops. Like if other places are being heavily farmed, this might be a good alternative to look for drops. The highest I've seen is just blue, so I haven't seen anything that's been higher than that. Which way did I go out of there? Yeah, I think it's over here. So what is that in there? Is that a red drop? What's an eel? Yeah, it's eels down there. I don't think there's a drop though, is it? No, I think it's just eels. That's interesting. So yeah, what, +5? Is that what it said? Yeah, +5. Lots of eels down there. I don't know why there's eels down there, but not over here. Huh. Is there like a little small section over there that we can go into? Why are there eels down there? I wonder. I should definitely mark this entranceway and then so I can get out of here. I'm kind of curious. Acatinas. Oh, it's a capra. Oh, that's a sarco. Anyway. Okay, we're getting some more stuff over here. Huh, why are these eels in this one spot? It's so weird. I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I wonder if they're supposed to be spread out. They're just not. Anything else in there? There's some more eels down there. I don't want to get killed because they will knock me off a mount. Kind of curious though. Not even attacking me. I'm like overweight. I'm like wondering what's going on. Like full of fish probably. Yeah. Okay, so there's eels. There's like another spot down here. Oh. So I wanted to avoid the flashbang. It's so bright. Sorry about that. Wait, there's like a hole down here. Like another way out? What is this? What is this down here? Don't understand. This is like just a hole. Can we mine something in here or what? I don't understand. Just stone. Like this is a geode, I guess. Is there something special about this, I wonder? Okay, so that's interesting. There's like just this hole. And that's it. It's the only thing down here is just that one hole. Maybe it's a drop spot. Maybe this is like a high level drop spot, but we're just not seeing the drops. So there you go. That's pretty much it for the cave. I wonder if there's any like little small secrets like that, like along the other sections. Then we just go around here to get up. It's interesting. An interesting little addition right there. I just don't know what that would be for. You could build a base in there, like a PvP base. There's those little blocks you can use, the tech blocks. Might be interesting. Alright, so if you want to know how to get out of here, you're gonna have to like look for like one of these little waterfalls and then follow it through like this, and you should see like a spot like this where it just kind of narrows down in the water. And then there you go. This is gonna be like a big open area here. What is that? Oh, it's just stuff that I've grabbed. And here's the cave. I'm gonna try to swim it and see if I can make it. Oh, there's a drop right there. Nice. So there's a drop in the cave. This is purple, looks like. Okay. Oh, lagging a little bit. Yeah, and look for this big giant crystal, and that's where you have to go up. So we might not make it with our stamina. there we go. All the way up here at the top. And that's pretty much the way out. I would definitely mark the entrance down there, like the actual spot where you actually enter the cave. What is attacking my dragon? Oh, really? Mastics. Alright, so that is that cave. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, and that is all the caves. So we did do all the artifact caves. We did a little bit of exploration in the cave with the underwater entrance. So that's going to be it for this episode. We do have enough artifacts to do 2 of the bosses, so the beta and gamma. Definitely the dinos to do that. Guess I'm going to spend some time breeding up a group of dinos for the boss. The wyverns shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to use the current wyverns that we have, and they can at least take on the gamma and beta boss. I'm pretty confident in that. We'll see how we do on the beta boss before I can tell how we're going to do on the alpha boss. The alpha's going to have twice as much health and do twice as much damage and torpor. But I will need to level up those dragons as well, so it's going to take a lot of time. So as they grow up, I'm going to try to level up them in batches. And I can probably get a group of 5 going, possibly. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in that wyvern trench, so I might actually move the wyvern breeding out to the wyvern trench, so I can be close by. I just need to fence off a nice area around the current base. So it's a little more prep for the breeding, and I have multiple traps up and down the wyvern trench now, so getting the milk is not that big of a deal. And I do need to do the caves. I'm gonna have to go in there and get another round of artifacts, and I might just go out there, grab some artifacts, and then put them in the chests and try to go grab a second set pretty quickly. I'll just do like a speed run through there, try to avoid the mobs in there, and then try to speed run back out. But that is it. We did all the caves on this map, and we now have a pretty good idea of what it takes to do that. So the tiles that I used, the saddles were pretty good. We did get those saddles from red drops. I believe all the Thyla saddles came from red drops with rings. So if you're looking for specific Thyla saddles, because you don't have any, then you can definitely try to farm up the red drops as much as you can, and hopefully you get one from there. I think the saddles that we had were over 100 armor on both of them, so they were pretty good saddles. And it showed whenever we were fighting some of the other mobs in packs, they weren't doing as much damage. So if you don't have a good enough saddle, I recommend at least mate boosting them, so having one of them follow the other. That would definitely help offset some of that damage and also do more damage on your end. Just a little more maintenance that way. You can also try and get some better Thylas, so like some definitely better health and probably some better damage as well. So you can always farm the Thylas up and make them better, and then maybe go for like 12k or 15k health to kind of offset the saddles. But that's going to be it. I thank you for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.